17 things men notice about women even if you don't think they do. Women appear to be always curious about what men want and like. We may have misjudged the men's attention to detail. Ladies, men aren't that tough to understand since they're straightforward. Therefore, it's simple to figure out what things men notice first by studying them closely each time they meet a woman. Take a look at some of the most fascinating and perhaps surprising things guys notice first about women. 1. How much common sense you have. If a guy is looking for a long-term relationship, he should search for a lady with common sense and the ability to handle her own affairs without being babysat. A female who can't think without making bad judgment mistakes isn't appealing, at least not if you're seeking a serious relationship. Believe me when I say they are aware of this. 2. Your hands. If you believe his eyes have better things to focus on, you're only partly correct. He'd rather gaze at your face for sure. However, a guy notices your nails because it demonstrates how well you care for yourself. Are you a high-maintenance person? Do you always keep your nails clean? Do you enjoy going above and beyond with your nail art? It reveals a great deal about who you are. 3. Your little flaws, but in a good way. That scar you're always trying to hide. Most men would be confused by the necessity. Sure, they notice these things, but do they care? No. In fact, if anything, it is your flaws that make you unique. Scars tell a story. Nothing is sweeter than when a guy spots a scar on your skin and asks about it. It will be difficult for him not to notice if you have some in a visible place. 4. Whether or not people like you. He'll notice if you have an active social life or if you're a loner. You might not be an extrovert, but are you well liked by those around you? You must live your own life, even if it's just for your own sake. Guys want to date a well-liked woman just as much as women want to date a guy with a number of friends and an active life. This does not imply that you must be Miss Congeniality, but it does imply that you must have a life if you want to attract a man. 5. Legs. Most men like a woman with beautifully shaven long legs, while others prefer the sensation of hairy feminine legs. However, one of the first things a male notices about a woman is her legs. What catches their eye is how she moves with them and whether they fit her stature flawlessly. Some males are drawn to legs, especially if you're wearing a thigh-high slit or shorts. It's difficult to look away. 6. Teeth. Yes, a grin is one of the first things a guy notices about you. A beautiful grin is seen to be an appealing feature. I'm not saying you need braces to get a partner, but by making an effort to take care of your teeth and maybe whiten them, you might catch someone's eye with your smile. 7. Feet. It's not strange when a guy notices your feet. When you ask a man, "What do men enjoy in a woman's body?" and he replies, "Feet," believe me when I say it's a true obsession. Many men are obsessed with having clean, smooth feet. In fact, some men can learn a lot about a woman's skincare simply by glancing at her feet. 8. Belly. Men can tell when you're trying too hard to tuck your belly button back in. Some guys find females with biceps attractive. Others, though, dislike such a manly form on a lady. 9. Your personality. Even the most attractive Emma Watson clone will struggle to find love if her demeanor is vacuous, harsh, or otherwise unappealing. Though it may take a little longer for men to notice a lousy personality than a good one, they do. And it's often the difference between a man's desire to date you long-term. 10. Posture. Remember not to stoop or slouch in public. It makes you appear less confident and purposeful. Men will want to get to know a woman who walks and displays herself confidently. 11. Your breath. If your breath smells, that will be the only thing he notices about you. What males don't enjoy is smelly breath. Remember that guys prefer sitting near to the women they admire. This implies he can detect whether your breath is bad. 12. Financial status. What do men notice in women? This may not be the most politically acceptable thing for me to say. If you have a lot of money, and they may be more eager to date you if you have a lot of cash in the bank. There's also a valid cause for this. While there are some people who are perfectly okay with giving money to women, most guys want to ensure that you aren't only with them for the money. 13. Your hair. This may seem simple, but guys are crazy drawn to attractive and healthy hair. You can be a brunette, blonde, or half curly, straight or short hair, but as long as you wear a style that complements your features, your partner will be pleased. Some men are just drawn to women with long hair, while others prefer short hair. Some guys check a lady's hair before seeing anything else about her. A woman's hair is like her crown. When men look at you, they look for cleanliness and style. 14. Your stature. You've undoubtedly heard it before, but I'll say it again for emphasis. Many men are drawn to a woman's figure the moment they lay eyes on her. This contains her weight, height, and body parts proportions. It all depends on the sort of woman he likes. Whether he's looking for a lady with a little waistline or one with particularly big thighs, he'll notice your full body form the moment he sees you. 15. The way you smell. Most men I know are obsessed with how a female smells, perfume or otherwise. They will most likely detect your signature aroma if you wear perfume. If you have a unique odor, they will notice it as well. It's also a positive thing because that's usually the first of a person's senses to activate memory. A woman's scent is the most attractive thing she can wear, and it's one of the first things males notice. Your smell speaks a lot about the sort of lady you are, especially when they embrace you. As a result, they look forward to it. 16. Eyes. The eyes grab all of the attention, especially when a guy first meets a woman. The form, shape, and color of the eyes may easily entice a guy to want to know who the woman behind those eyes is. Guys like to make eye contact with you because they believe the eyes are the window to the soul. Some men are just drawn to women with gorgeous eyes. It's difficult to stare at someone without noticing their eyes, even for a little while. Furthermore, the eyes are one of the most fascinating parts of the human body. 17. Your fashion sense. One of the many things males notice about your physique is your sense of style. You should be aware that your fashion sense reveals a lot about your personality. The colors you wear, the shoes you wear, and even the style of bag you carry all say a lot about you. A guy may not be able to tell if you're wearing Dolce & Gabbana or Calvin Klein, but he can know you're nice based on the things you wear. That's all for today from Brainy Facts. Let us know what contents you want to see next so that we can include them in our pipeline. Thanks for watching.